Good morning, seventh grade. For the last part of our personal finance activity, you guys are just going to be taking your totals from each part and then subtracting your costs from your salary to see how much money you have extra every month. So you're going to have to go back to the different parts 1 through 5, and pull your totals from each part. Some of you, I told you to recheck your math because your totals were not correct. So if I told you to recheck your math, make sure you recheck your math first and then complete this activity. And then what you're going to do is you're basically just going to subtract 2 through 4 here from your net income at number 1. And you're going to tell me how much money you have left over. If you don't have any money left over, or if it's a negative number, that's fine. Recheck your math. And if you're pretty sure that's correct, then you can go ahead and just put the negative number. Recheck your math, because the first video that I made of this, my math was incorrect. And I realized it in the middle of the video. So I had to stop, recheck my math, change it, and now I'm starting over. So I gave you an example down here. So I took all of my totals from each part and the examples that I gave you. So this was my original amount of income that my spouse and I made. And then these were my costs for each part. So that was how much I was paying in childcare, which your totals should not be that high because I purposely gave myself more kids. These was my housing costs and my grocery costs. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just subtract all these from my net income. So you can see I already did some math here. So we'll just start over. So 58,100 minus 24,000 minus 10,800 minus 13,200. That leaves me with $10,100 left over. Okay. And then if I divide that by 12, that gives me about $840 extra every month. So that's what I put down here. So I would have $10,100 left over. And that gives me about $840 extra every month to pay my other expenses. Because remember, guys, there's other expenses other than just groceries, childcare, and housing. You've got to pay your utilities. So that means your electric, your water. You have to pay for, if you have cable and internet, you have to pay for your cell phones. You have to pay your car insurance. You have to pay your health insurance. You have to pay, if you have a car payment, you have to pay your car payment. So there's a lot of extra expenses other than the few that I did for our activity. So with that salary, I would have, about an $800 extra dollars every month to pay for the other things. And depending on how my expenses go, hopefully that $800 would cover it. I mean, depending on, it may not, and I may have to get another job or something like that. So just something for you guys to consider. If you have any questions about this or you need some help, let me know. It's definitely just meant to be a fun, little activity. And then I believe, hold on just a second. Sorry, I had to check my lesson plans real quick. This is going to be due on Thursday, so you'll have Wednesday and Thursday to complete it. Friday, I'm going to give you a free day. So Friday is basically going to be like a study hall day. You can turn in any missing work that you are missing from my social studies class, or you can turn in, if you got all my work in, great, good job. I want you guys to check your other classes. We only have a few weeks left in the quarter. So if you have anything to make up, let's make it up now so you're not scrambling and running around the last week trying to fix your grades, okay? So if you have anything missing from my class, make it up on Friday and turn it in. If you're missing tests or quizzes, especially make sure you get those in. Remember, they're all open book, open review. If you can't find the reviews, let me know and I can tell you where I posted them. If you're missing something from another class, Friday, go ahead and make it up and get it turned in, especially if it's a test or a quiz. Because we want you guys to have the best grades possible that you can. All right, if you guys have any questions, send me an email, and I hope everybody is doing well.